It was decided by the District City Council that UPO, the United Planning Organization, would be the agency to implement the War on Poverty programs.
I had just come home from doing an 11-year sentence at Jonesville U.S. Penitentiary. I was at Hope Village Halfway House. We're given a pass to go out and find a job or some sort of program to get involved in will help us in our transition of leaving the halfway house. Definitely you needed a job.
My mother had her own restaurant, actually on Martin Luther King Avenue. And I always wanted to have my own business. So when they asked me about putting in a proposal to take this over, it was a perfect idea. I really didn't know what was I going to do. I really didn't have any money.
UPO has had a tremendous effect on the community. It has been a launching pad for many, many people because it gave an opportunity for them to have their first job.
We want to open the gates to opportunity, but we're also going to give all our people, black and white, the help that they need.
At the beginning, the major concern was giving voice to the people because there was no way for the people to voice their concerns about what was going on in their communities, and there was no participation from the citizens. So empowering poor people to be a part, to have a seat at the table, some say, to be a part of decision making was a very, very important purpose for the War on Poverty. The major thrust of community action and the War on Poverty was to actually reduce the rate of poverty in the local communities and to give the local communities a voice. The weapons in the war were Head Start, Job Corps, legal services, something they call community facilities. Those were specific programs that were targeted for low-income citizens. Only low-income citizens could participate in these programs, which was the way that they would be lifted out of poverty and would become contributing citizens instead of citizens who were depending on the government.
We're heading to my job site in Arlington, Virginia. This is going to be a community center. Big project. The history of this project, the land was a piece of land that General Lee once owned. So this is a very important project to the city as well as to the people that lives around there. When I tell my story, I talk about how important it is doing the right thing. How just doing the right thing can start blessings for you and start a path and a future of blessings on the way. It's like a karma effect. I am the first inmate to get the Second Chance Act in that region. I'm like trying to pave a way for all the other inmates that has the opportunity of getting this act that came into place, passed by Congress, and I believe it was in 2007. I was afforded the act because of the fact that I stopped a race riot in prison.
Let me give you one of my busy days when I'm doing a catering job. It's really crazy because I do most of the cooking myself. From setting up dishes, silverware, glasses on tables. So it's like multitask. I'm doing everything. From fruit displays, cheese platters, mini crab cakes. A lot of work for me, a lot of work. When the manager came to me and told me that he was leaving, I mean, without a notice or anything, he said, "It's my last day here." I really didn't know what was I going to do? I really didn't have any money. And I talked to my mother, which she will always back me with everything. So what I did first, before I found out about UPO, I started selling dinners out my apartment. I've been cooking since I probably was 9 years old. I could cook a full-course meal, 5th grade. I could cook a full-course meal. So when the owners of Charterhouse called me, asked me about taking on a position, and I was speaking with my mom about it. And that's when she told me, call UPO because they have a class over there. Because one of the things I needed was to be certified with my food handlers, getting my business license, putting a proposal together.
UPO today has actually partnered now with other organizations in the community that are interested in the same types of services. UPO was kind of a place where people could come early in their career, get a start, and then branch off into other organizations with the training that it gotten and at a high level of performance. And there are many people in the community who got their start at UPO. So it's been very, very helpful.
I believe someone told me about United Planning Organization, or I'd seen it on a wall or something that was giving some type of job fair. They introduced me to a counselor, and he taught me how to make a resume. Never had a job before in my life, so I was like green to everything. I went through this program of what they call a job readiness program. I went through that. I was doing the weatherization program, passed that, and then they paid for me going into getting my home auditing certificate. After I got out of the halfway house, I kept contact with quite a few of the counselors and the director, and they afforded me a job with a D2. Been just staying on that track because of the fact they considered me a success story.
I heard about them because my mom, she has group homes, and they go to UPO to get classes for the Certified Food Handlers class. So she told me about it. So I called over there, got into the program, and that was it. I took the class, passed the test, and I've been in business since then. Well, I've been in business for 7 years now. So 7 years. So if I would have never took this food handlers class, I couldn't have this because that's one of the things that I needed to take. And actually it was free because at the time I had lost my job. But they gave me the classes on certified, food handlers. And then speaking with a lot of them over there, not even knowing me, was just giving me a lot of skills on being professional, how to run my own business. I even had them to assist me with making flyers, menus, making them look better, and they would let me know where I think you should do this to make this look better, and at no charge. They just tell me, come there, get on the computer, let us show you how to do this. Me not knowing anything about a computer, now I know how to get into a computer and know some things just from them, because Miss Price, she would have me in her office one-on-one, showing me how to do things, making it present well. From day one, getting my business, they was here. They supported me in a lot of situations. I would email them when I'm having events. They would let other people know about the events that I'm having. They would forward my emails, and if I do Fish on Fridays, someone would try to come from UPO and support me.
I'm a laborer / operator. I crush rock on a big machine called a crusher. I operate the Bobcat, work close to my supervisor in doing excavation. I drive wherever my site might be. I'm there at 6:15, 6:30 because I work for an excavation site. Pretty responsible for a lot of things. I get it off at sometimes 4:30, 5 o'clock. And then I'm off to school, Westwood College. I have to be at college at 6:30. After class, I get off at, I leave school at 11:30. I'm starting it all over again tomorrow, the next day. I like work my way to have people count on me, and that feels good.
I see UPO continuing the leadership that it has shown in terms of helping to spearhead the programs that are necessary to get people to be self-sufficient. Self-sufficiency is the byword of the War on Poverty.
I really see them going far. Even the day I met you all, I posted on Facebook that I had an interview. As soon as I posted it, started receiving comments. I mean, even having people that was telling me how UPO helped them. So that was really amazed. You know, I was really amazed. I was like, wow, a lot of people know UPO.
UPO has empowered me, and they also inspired me as well to inspire others. I think that what they have done for me, I'm pretty sure they can do for all. I came from a worse situation myself. Now, my situation might not be as bad as those that I left behind. However, I give that hope to those that's out here and says, I can't find a job because I've been locked up. Whatever society has defined you as, you do not allow society to define you. You define yourself by starting or paving a way for yourself so that inside you are saying, this is who I am today. So, as far as I'm concerned, UPO will be around like the monument, you know. But I would like to see it on every corner of at least some type of substation on every corner like they have the liquor stores. You know, I know it's going to be around for a long time. There's no way you can tear down an organization like this.